Thank you, sir, for allowing us to meet with you today. We requested this meeting because our recruiting efforts in the field could use your assistance coming from the top down. Trying to modernize our advertising practices, we've begun working heavily with digital and mobile marketing. The only problem is we are currently being limited by the United States Army Recruiting Command's regulations on fund expenditure. Without regulations clearly outlining any specifics, it's been hindering our ability to have marketing agility, requiring months to get any kind of social media purchase approved. Therefore, we would like to explain our digital marketing plans and how they may act as a force multiplier in hopes that you all take this seriously and encourage change as quickly as possible.
Hello, sir. So why go digital? When you think about going digital, we should immediately think about the benefits and the era we are in today. Today's generation are all about the next big thing, and digital is what they want and captures in a more meaningful way. Specifically, our reason to go digital is to capture a large range of audiences within our market, but also having the ability to reach laser-targeted demographics such as Generation Y and Z, who surround themselves with mobile. If we are able to perfect our digital efforts, the return is instant and in mass quantities while building the reputation of our brand.
Our end goal is to provide recruiters with a copy and paste social media framework to make things as simple as possible. Much like what the United States Army already offers its recruiters, but in line with localized themes and directions. Though it's important to note that we cannot begin doing any of this successfully without a complete buy-in from headquarters, allowing us to spend funds as we see fit at the local level. There are 5 platforms we will be initially focusing on. That way we are able to more effectively implement plans and standard operating procedures at the local level. We believe it's best to perfect our method before moving on to more niche social media platforms such as Snapchat. Each platform will offer a different compilation of content based on its core function. Andreas, our public affairs officer, will be speaking further on that later in the presentation. Everything our office does is going to encourage lead generation. Every social media platform will have the goal of leading consumers of information back to the GoArmy.com electronic business recruiting card. This will allow us to justify our direction with the most tangible key performance indicators and provide a proof of concept for digital recruiting efforts. At the end of the day, generating leads for our recruiters to work into contracts is why we have an advertising program. Impressions and awareness are not in line with U.S. Army Recruiting Command doctrine and do not benefit the mission in the same way a tangible lead does. In short, the mission statement of our digital marketing strategy is going to be to produce relevant, quality content. In the words of Jenkins, Ford, and Green, if it doesn't spread, it's dead. That means that it is imperative we create content that is going to encourage engagement and sharing of information. The only way to do this is by giving consumers what they want. We'll delve into that further along in the presentation. We have already started purchasing high-speed camera gear and begun undertaking a more detailed broadcast and graphic designing training regimen to improve office skill set. Before going any further on our mobile marketing and digital marketing plan, I wanted to give you all a brief outlook on current trends to help justify our plan of action. The fact is, things are changing quite rapidly, and we must meet the demands of these upcoming technology-savvy generations. Our area of operation, which encompasses over 180,000 square miles and 3 states, is no easy task according to the Department of Defense market research. The DoD reports that the Midwest is one of the most challenging places to recruit, with multiple pockets of low unemployment, negative attitudes towards the military, and a few highly populated areas like Denver, and the fact that people in this area just really are not thinking about joining. As we can see in this chart, traditional media such as television are slowly declining with younger generations, which are our primary demographic. So while the Army spends millions every year on traditional media, the relevance of those messages are decreasing in effectiveness. Looking at daily touchpoints of the average consumer, social media represents a large portion of social activity. If the whole goal is to reach people where they are, social media on mobile devices is an obvious choice. Current Army content marketing practices focus on Army opportunities, such as enlistment bonuses and job opportunities. Instead, we have planned a more effective route by creating more engaging content in accordance with these trends. This is why our main theme on social media will be the Army life. The intent of this tagline is to break down common misconceptions by showing the person behind the uniform. This falls more in line with what types of content are found to be engaging, as you saw with the marketing charts shown earlier. Key words here are inspire, feel good, entertain, comfort, and connect. We believe the Army Life theme parallels these keywords and works as an effective foundation. To best maximize our effectiveness, we will be using behavioral frameworks such as the United States Values and Lifestyle System to develop meaningful keywords and by creating content that speaks to both internal and external factors influencing propensity. Our 4 content categories will be opportunities, future soldier lifestyle, and veteran success stories.
The same content should not be distributed throughout all social media properties. Content on each will be published based off user interest and platform purpose. Content must be organized and ready for distribution based off a calendar so that it shows credibility behind our organization. This will also give us the ability to track our progress and figure out what is working for us or what needs some adjustments. Facebook will be our main goal and most effective platform. It has emerged to become one of the greatest platforms to build a brand nearly for free and reach a large audience. It gives businesses the opportunity to create content that attracts and influences engagement, and in our case will eventually convert into contracts. Our main approach will be through organic posts, but through academic research it states that if our posts are not receiving the engagements we are looking for, we will pay for boosting and advertising. The theme behind our posts will incorporate the interests of our audiences. Instagram will be our platform that provides more of the imagery attraction and video behind our theme. As stated, this is where we will receive our most engagements due to the younger crowd, and we must attract their attention as quickly as possible. As stated by Mr. Bentz, it is a known fact, videos encourage the greatest level of shares and engagement, which is one of the primary key performance indicators. Understanding the importance behind video, we will use YouTube to focus on 3 categories: future soldier lifestyle, Army lifestyle, and veteran success stories. This will give us the ability to showcase a more real-life experience through lived experience in the form of past, present, and future soldiers. Within this industry, it is vital that we use a site like Indeed to share opportunities of job employment that many may not understand the Army offers. This platform is very unique, and to understand the ins and outs of it will give us the upper hand when using it. Some of the features Indeed offers are the filters, which include the employer, salary, job trend chart, and the demand for that role, which will give us an understanding and a more strategic approach as to how to describe the job itself.
Outside of social media, we will also be conducting geofencing and geoconquesting campaigns on mobile devices. One of the many benefits of mobile marketing is that most phones are equipped with GPS functionality, allowing us to narrow our search, only targeting those within our footprint. We will be targeting our top zip codes within the 3-state area of operations. Each zip code will have a 10-mile radius. If Marine Corps, Navy, or Air Force offices fall within those zip codes, we will utilize geoconquesting techniques and target their office locations as the genesis for any geofencing bubble. Aside from having a well-functioning mobile site, which the Army already has, SMS text marketing is the single most important thing a company can engage in. All mobile, online, and print advertising will have an SMS shortcode posted for people to engage with. As stated earlier, generating leads is our #1 priority and the single most important KPI. When people opt in, they will receive unique offers such as information on bonuses or our new 2-year enlistment option. An online lead card will be linked with every one of these text messages. We will not worry too much about opt-outs because we expect people to opt out after joining the Army.
Looking at our annual budget that is slated to be approximately $200,000 by next year, we plan on setting aside half for mobile and digital marketing efforts. Funds will be distributed according to the recruiting center's mission, share, and also by the effectiveness of each individual platform. As stated, Facebook is the main priority and will receive the majority share of funds. Keep in mind, these funds will be distributed between 29 recruiting centers. Facebook will receive $40,000, Instagram $10,000, Indeed $5,000, our text message campaign $10,000, and geofencing $35,000. The only KPIs that the U.S. Army Recruiting Command tracks are leads and contracts, which makes these our primary focus, but also important is engagement. which is best tracked through shares, not likes. Not as important, likes and followers still can help us determine reach, which will also be tracked. Our KPIs are linked up with our goals to ensure we are on the right path. Tracking and studying our analytics will give us the opportunity to see what is working and what needs changes. While our KPIs focus more on a dollar amount and shares per post, our goals are focused on increasing our baseline percentages, such as 25% growth in followers, 30% growth in reach, 150% in lead generation, and having a minimum of 250 page visits per month. I'm Andreas Ayala.
And I'm Daniel Malta.
And that is our mobile marketing strategy.
Thank you.